What's your problem?
Has anybody ever told you before you're bad luck?
Most gamblers, when they go to gamble, they go to win.
Those were my mother's dying words.
When we go to gamble, we go to lose. Show me the money.
Let's get out of here, man.
Show you the money.
Honestly, like, let's just go. Let's go to Vegas.
Jerry, I want you to say what you would mean it, brother. Show me the money!
It's the Sports Memery Vegas pregame show.
Good morning, motherfuckers.
Let's make money, bitches.
All right, guys. So week 15, it's not as sexy of a slate as we've seen recently. Still some big games, some big point games coming. I think we're just going to dive right in here. Game of the week, right? Chiefs.
Let's go balls deep right into the Super Bowl
balls
preview.
Deep. That's the only way to go. We got Chiefs, Saints, Super Bowl preview. Chiefs are 3-point favorites on the road, over under 53. This has to be my favorite play of the week. I think you guys can lock this guy in under 53. And here's why. Drew Brees coming off of his injuries. Obviously, you're going to have to throw a little extra protection his way. And to beat Mahomes, you got to keep the ball out of his hands. It's a slow game. It's a lot of points. I think this one's going to cover under with ease.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on the under. I think, every game that you think there's going to be a plethora of points, there ends up not being a lot of points. So I'm with you on the under. A sexy player prop I have on this is Drew Brees plus money to throw an interception, currently plus 122. I think, he did practice all week, but I still think, without Michael Thomas, there's going to be some communication issues. And I like the Chiefs' opportunistic defense. So I'm also taking the under with a Drew Brees interception. What players you got, JC?
Yeah, you guys talking about the under. I don't know if it's a great fantasy matchup. I'm a little afraid of Tyreek Hill at 8,800.
I hate him. I think Lattimore is going to be chasing him. Yeah, and I don't like it.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I didn't like him last week either, but he had like 3 touches and 3 touchdowns, so who the hell knows. But he kind of flirting with Clyde Edwards-Helaire here. He's really cheap. But Alvin Kamara, you just have to play everywhere. With Michael Thomas out, Drew Brees is going to target lock on him. I think you have to play him.
So right now his over-under for receiving yards at 53.5. I think that's over exactly. I think, again, another player prop, 53.5 receiving yards over for Alvin Kamara. I think he's going to get a ton of targets.
I think I talked that 2 weeks ago. Of all the players in the NFL, Alvin Kamara has the most points over expected of any running back in fantasy.
What a stud. Real quick score predictions here from you guys in this game. Final score, what do you guys got?
Oh, man, I think I got 28-24 Chiefs.
How about you, JC?
14 Chiefs.
All right, well, fuck both of you. We're all Saints fans today. Let's push our boys back to the number 1 seed. Game 2, Philly travels to Arizona. Arizona's a 6.5-point favorite, over under 49.
I love this game so much more on both a player and a betting front.
So there's a lot of things I love about this game.
Agreed.
Carson Wentz is a little bitch. Come right back out. Oh, I'll take whatever it comes. It's part of the position, yada, yada, yada. Oh, well, I want traded if my guy, Jalen Hurts, I told you guys he's a stud. He's a boss, and he is going to carry that team. I like Arizona here, but I love over 49, 49.5, depending on your book. This is my second favorite game of the week. Points are aplenty. And I know we got some DFS players coming here. We'll get back. We're going to circle around right back to you, Brandon. But, JC, tell us who is going to score, where the value is, and why to play him.
First of all, Carson Wentz is going to be a Steeler, so let's just calm down on all of that. But yeah, I do love playing this game especially. I love Jalen Hurts. I love Miles Sanders this week. You can, maybe take a flyer on Jalen Reagor. He's got to come through at some point. But on the Arizona side of things, I think you can stack Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins. They're both pretty reasonably priced this week. And Kenyon Drake has had like 4 touchdowns in the last 3 weeks. He's only 5,500. He's a really nice cheap RB play. I think he's a good play this week too.
Yeah, I think lock of the week was really close for this being the over. I'm totally on Marcus. It's not quite my lock of the week, but I love the over in this game. A player prop I like in this is Miles Sanders as an anytime touchdown scorer at plus money. He's plus 110 as an anytime touchdown scorer. I think that is absolute gold for you player prop guys. And I'm with you. I think Drake continues to do his thing, so I like him in DFS. Real quick though, to you, Marcus, over 210.5 as far as passing yards for Jalen. How do you think he does throwing the ball?
I think it's going to come close, but he'll definitely be under.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm definitely going Civil War General for sure. I'm definitely more of a Civil War General than Bluto from Popeye. But yeah, under. But he's going to have a lot of rushing yards again. I think he was the first Eagles quarterback probably since Cunningham to bang out that 100-yard mark. Over points plenty, 31-27 Arizona.
You know when you ask a question and you just already know what you're going to say? I was setting myself up for the under pass yards. He's only at 57.5 rushing yards. That seems over in the rushing yards for Jalen Hurts as well.
It has to, but I'm assuming that my boy Isaiah is going to make one big play somewhere. Maybe he finds the end zone today, but I don't care how they score as long as they're scoring pretty quickly.
Right? We want points, baby. Points, baby, points.
Interdivision game number 3. Two of the best coaches in football. Bill Belichick takes the Patriots to Miami. Miami is a 1.5-point favorite at home. Over under 41. New England has actually struggled other than just this year. It seems like every year when they come down to Miami, something wild or crazy happens and they blow the game. Different teams this season. Miami fucking rolls. New England needs to get some losses so they can try and get a good draft pick. Still hoping for them to finish 8-8. They do not get it done here today. So take Miami to make a statement here in the East.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, it's a weird line. I grabbed it at Friday because I thought it would go up. I got on Friday, I got Miami at -2. It's currently Miami -1. I don't understand how money is sliding to New England. I'm with you. I love Miami in this game. Again, not quite my lock of the week, but I'm really confident in Miami. So I'm giving whatever the points are in this. So yeah, Miami over New England, no doubt. JC, any? Do you like Devontae Parker in this game? Because I don't know if I like Devontae Parker in this game.
So the Dolphins are taking a page out of Belichick's book. Everyone is questionable. Salvon Ahmed's questionable. Parker's questionable. Mike Gesicki's questionable. I don't like it. They say Parker looks good. I don't like the matchup for him this week. I think if
I hate it.
Out, I like Lynn Bowden again this week just as a DFS play because he's like 3,600.
Yeah, no. Lynn Bowden as an anytime touchdown scorer is plus 325. I love that. Yeah, I love Lynn Bowden to find the end zone today somehow. But here's another player prop. So a defensive touchdown for Miami's plus 1,600. So again, Cam is susceptible to turnovers. New England's susceptible to turnovers. I'm hammering defensive touchdown at plus 1,600 for Miami. They're an opportunistic defense. I love that.
Great odds, great value. It's going to have to be on a scoop and score because New England will not be throwing the ball deep. But I like it. I like everything about Miami. Love the beaches, love the bitches, love the coach, love everything about it. Don't like the logo so much. Awesome stadium, and we all know I love the Hard Rock. Game 4. So we got game 4 here, boys. Bucks 6.5-point favorites traveling to the ATL. Over under 49.5. I love Atlanta here. I actually wasn't as impressed. This isn't a big betting game for me. I wasn't as impressed with Tampa's win over Minnesota. I think the only thing about that game that pissed me off was all those missed kicks destroyed a parlay for Minnesota covering. Atlanta, they're just so inconsistent. There's no way to figure out which team is going to be showing up for both ends. By the hook, man. Take Atlanta plus 7.5. I think that's a safe play. And it's honestly, even without Julio, it's likely going over 49.5.
Lock. Lock, lock, lock. Lock, lock, lock. Tampa Bay, fucking lock of the week. I think they roll Atlanta. I think they absolutely beat the ever-loving shit out of Atlanta. I love Tampa Bay minus. I got it at 6 here. It's currently at 7.5. If you want to tease it up to 7.5 and take the Bucks, you're losing out on money, but go ahead. It doesn't matter. Tampa Bay is taking care of business. Love them today. JC, tell me why I'm loving Tampa Bay.
Well, Atlanta's defense is terrible, and they have pretty much all hands on deck in terms of the Tampa Bay offense. I am curious for you, as your prop guy, what do you like for Fournette today? Because he was healthy scratch last week. They're saying Keshawn Vaughn's coming on. Do you think he's going to make an impact today? Because I don't know what to do with him.
0. No, he's an absolutely don't play. It's weird. I'm with you. Like, there's so many players active for Tampa. I hate all the players, but I like the team. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I feel like Tom Brady is finally can do whatever he wants with the arsenal he has. He's got a full complement of weapons, and I feel like he uses that to his advantage so much.
I agree. I do have Gronk going a little bit today because the tight ends are really weird when they get below like the top tier guys. Gronk's kind of a nice guy to throw in there that's below like Mark Andrews. And I think Calvin Ridley, he's pretty expensive this week. He's more expensive than DeAndre Hopkins, but I think he does have a good day against Jamel Dean, just kind of,
Where's Tom Brady fall today? Because I think he's got 303 touchdowns in him. Like, I think Tom Brady goes absolutely off today.
Tom Brady. Obviously, not someone I'm playing. He's at 6,600, so he's a pretty good buy.
There we go. There's another hammer. 6,600 is phenomenal value. I would take Tom Brady there. I think he's going to have a field day.
He's definitely going to throw one interception today, so I'd keep an eye on the plus 0.5 interceptions. 3 tutties, 1 pick. I'm down to that. All right, so game 5, we've got the second place in the West, Seattle Seahawks, 7-point favorites on the road against the Washington football team. And it's still going to take me a while to adjust to that. Over under 44. Alex Smith is not playing today, which means that Washington will throw the ball beyond the line of scrimmage. Alex Smith is terrible, but so is Dwayne Haskins. Seattle's going to absolutely roll this game. They have to. They need to keep pace with the Rams. I think Washington does play good defense, but I don't think they're going to be ready for the mobility of Russell Wilson. I personally like Ty Lockett here today. He's always roughly spotty, but today could be a 30-point performance for him. But Seattle rolls, man. No questions here.
Yeah, I mean, it almost seems criminal to line at 6.5, right? Like that seems almost too easy. Again, I like a lot of games today. I think Seattle wins by 10+ points. So if you want to go teaser the other way and give 4 points to Seattle to help bump that plus money out a little bit, that's something I'm doing today. I love Seattle. But I'm not sure what players are going to do it for me. JC, do you got any players in this game that are going to make an impact?
Yeah, this is kind of a weird matchup because Seattle has been shut down at times from good defenses. An interesting thing on the Washington defense is DeShazer Everett just got put on IR, and he's the one that really cleaned up their back end in terms of big plays. So he's going to be out today, so someone could get deep. DK is a little pricey, might be a good Lockett week. But on the other side of things, Haskins isn't great. But Terry McLaurin's always been fine with them. Against a really bad defense in Seattle, I love McLaurin today. And
touchdown scorer, yards, receptions. Like, what do you like there?
Yeah, I think he probably goes for 80 to 100 plus with a touchdown.
Yeah, so his over under in receiving yards is 69.5. I love that prop bet of over 69.5 yards for Terry McLaurin.
I do too.
Yeah, I think he's a must start. I mean, he is for me. I'm running him in my DFS teams. Jalen Hurts, I have to run him. Like I said, I think he's going to perform. I think some other names that you're going to be seeing in a lot of lineups. Mark Andrews at 6,600. I know the health is a question mark, but man, 6,600. The ceiling is insane. I got him at 66, I think.
Oh yeah, you're probably FanDuel. I'm joking.
Yeah, gotcha. And Rams defense, obviously, they're due for at least 1 or 2 or 3 defensive touchdowns today. So I would definitely run that prop. Other than that, guys, not a very sexy week. It's always kind of fun to see the Niners and Cowboys play each other. The game really has no value. It's not like the 90s.
It's not Steve Young, Troy Aikman anymore, you know?
Right.
Can I give it my upset of the week? I've been more hit than miss on upset of the week.
For this one, man.
I've been waiting for it. So everyone's forgetting that Houston was a fumbled snap away from beating Indy. Phillip Rivers is playing out of his dick. There is no way Phillip Rivers keeps this up. He's been waiting to lay an egg. Plus 295, boys. Plus 295. That's basically 4-1 odds. I got a $25 bet to win $100 that Houston, you heard me, Houston upsets the Indianapolis Colts today.
You know, I respect it. I also like that you're going to lose some money. I think this puts this puts Indy right at the 10-win mark that you said it was impossible for them to get to. So I cannot wait to put that 10-win nuts on your face. But I do wish you luck because I'm not betting on that. I haven't taken too much consideration there. I'm just
Chasey, what do you think about Deshaun Watson today?
I don't know. He's a good volume play. He's playing that hero ball. This game just scares me a little bit on both sides. I probably won't be playing Watson just because I'll be playing Jalen Hurts instead.
Yeah,
Jalen's such a play. Got anyone who's listening, if you want to do anything today, Jalen Hurts. That's the play.
You have to
stop it.
Yeah. I think the under is going to hit in Indy, but I've been wrong with the over/under with them. You know, the over/under they score 45 points anytime I take.
What do you think about Jonathan Taylor? I mean, he had a breakout game last week. Do you think he continues it against the Swiss cheese that is the Houston defense?
He should, but it's going to be relying on it. We're hoping Phillip Rivers is terrible today. I'm kind of with you on that. I don't feel good about Phillip. And I'm hoping Jonathan Taylor has a bad week because he's more expensive. I think he's around like 7,600, and we want that number to come down to make him more playable just because he's inconsistent.
So, again, I did one of these ask a question when I already had a response ready. I love Nyheim Hines today. I think Nyheim Hines gets a lot of receptions. I think he gets a lot of yards. If you want to go with a Colt running back, it's Hines over Taylor today for me.
Fair enough. All right, boys, let's get ready for the day. Any last final thoughts? Any last picks?
Hey, Steelers must win. Must win.
Hey, Steelers going to move back into first. Good luck today, boys, and I'm sure we'll be talking to everyone. Good luck, everyone.